got another buddy hanging out with us right now. It is Free Comedy Friday today, and one of the guys who's been coming on Free Comedy Friday since its inception.
Oh, yeah.
So old.
That dude, Sam Tripoli, who's performing at the American Comedy Company. Couple shows tonight, couple shows tomorrow night. Good to see you, Sam.
Good to be here. You guys have been doing it for a long time. Yeah. Congratulations. What a blessing
dude,
that is.
It really is. We're very lucky.
Morning radio in San Diego.
I don't know.
Wow, you guys live a charmed life. That's a blessing.
I accept it.
I'm sure 4 in the morning isn't easy.
It's not. It comes
still
quick.
Hard?
Dude, I've been doing this for over 30 years, and I will never get used to it. Your body's not meant to wake up in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
And so, when that alarm goes off, you're like, oh, kill me.
Can you get sleep when you know you have to wake up at 4? I gotta
it's
get up.
hard for, I don't know, these guys are easier, but for me, it's hard to, I don't like going to bed early. I like watching TV and just chilling. So, like, my biggest issue is going to bed. Getting up, I could do.
What time do you go to bed?
I should go to bed at like 9, but I go to bed at like 10:30, and I get up at 4.
Oh, my God.
I have what you're saying. I have the problem you're thinking of. I wake up at like 1 a.m., go to bed at 10, wake up at 1, and then I'm like, oh, man, I got to wake up in like this many hours. And look at my clock.
It's brutal. I couldn't sleep last night. Gotta get up.
Because you knew you were going to be in here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that we did that to you.
I'm very excited to be back with you guys. I cannot mess this up.
Well, let me tell you something, Sam. Again,
Happy Gay Pride, everybody.
Yeah,
Is it still Gay Pride?
This
now
weekend,
it's 2 months. Congratulations.
Sam's performing at the American Comedy Company. You got to go see Sam.
Very gay-friendly show.
There it
if you're
is.
downtown
That's
marching,
wonderful.
Come down and hang out.
It really is.
Yeah.
He's got all the colors.
If it was a leprechaun parade, I would say it's very leprechaun-friendly, too.
It is.
Nice.
It really is.
I'm really into Irish tiny people.
Here's one of the greatest things about Sam. Sam, it's a great time to be you in America right now.
It was very lonely for a very long time.
It really was. Because I've known Sam for over a decade. Sam's been coming in here. It's been crazy how long Sam's been coming.
When I had hope.
Yeah.
I had a twinkle in my eye like this was going to work out.
Sam, as long as I've known him, has always been the conspiracy guy. He's always been a king of conspiracies.
Yes.
And, back then, we'd look at you, okay, Sam, with your crazy thoughts.
Whack job Tripoli.
Here he is again. Okay.
With his lizard people stuff.
And you think about now and what is out there and what is being talked about and what is being said.
Oh, it's a great time.
Dude,
it's a golden era.
It really is.
Sadly, it's a golden era.
It's crazy.
I wish I was wrong.
Yeah.
I've been like, I got the last 20 years of my life totally wrong.
Yes. It's kind of wild, though.
It is a wild situation right now, and it just seems like Armageddon and the end of days, which I'm fine with because now my retirement plan is win Powerball. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this whole life, not your bag.
If this goes 2 more weeks, I'm in trouble.
So here's the thing, Sam. How many podcasts do you have right now? I feel like you got like 20
podcasts.
Isn't that crazy?
For real?
8
Oh yeah, because I can't turn my brain off. I have this weird supercomputer brain that just goes all day.
Like I was checking out Sam's stuff, and I'm like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4? I couldn't even figure it out.
I've monetized my mental illness.
Probably smart. Probably smart.
And are they all? Obviously, they're all about different things.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I have like a couple conspircy podcasts.
There's like variations.
Okay.
I have a new one called Doom Scrolling where we just watch like TikTok and Instagram conspiracy videos. And then I have a financial podcast called Cash Daddies. And then I have sports, and I have just a comedy one that's called Broken Sid. We just interviewed the male escort from the P. Diddy trial.
No way.
Interview him?
I can get him for you if you want. He's a great interview.
What's his name again?
It's the Punisher.
The Punisher.
Yeah.
You gotta give us his contact.
I
want to
get
talk
him
to
on
him.
your show for
Yeah,
sure.
please.
I'll set you guys up.
That'd
He's
be
actually
amazing.
a great interview and has a great sense of humor.
No kidding.
But it was interesting talking to him about the P. Diddy stuff. He's like, the prosecution asked the stupidest questions.
That
They
makes
blew
sense.
it, right?
Right? Yeah, they blew it.
Yeah.
It was meant to. They fired Comey's daughter, which was interesting. But dude, his defense was awful. Like, they didn't even call one witness.
Yeah.
You couldn't find one person who had a good time at a freak party. Like, one guy, it was like a great time. I had so much fun.
I didn't see nothing.
I got a record deal out of it. I loved it. Not one. You didn't call one. I could have been his attorney because I'm like 17-3 in traffic court.
That's a good record.
Solid.
That's all right. That means I get pulled over a lot, but I win a lot.
That's like Thor's record. Thor gets pulled over a lot, but he always shows up.
I got pulled over a couple times for texting and driving. but I won both cases because they can't prove with 100% that I was doing it unless they like legitimately see you buy your car.
I subpoenaed my girlfriend one time to come and testify. 100%.
That's great.
I cross-examined the cops. I love it.
Like, what? Does she not want to show up?
No, she doesn't. She's like, our insurance is too much. You're a horrible driver. Crazy. Yeah, I cross-examined. It was very interesting. One time I got a ticket. I was on Sunset, and it was standstill traffic. And I just took my seatbelt off because I was on a date to go make a move on a chick. And the cop walked up with a flashlight and pulled us over.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, you're just ruining my action right now. I'm making a move. It's hard enough. Yeah. So I tried to subpoena her. She wouldn't show up. The date didn't go well.
That's not good.
But I cross-examined the cop, and I asked him everything, and like I'm really getting into him, dude. Like I've watched a lot of Law and Order. I know I'm asking the questions, and she stopped it. She goes, "Tell me the story," and I go, "Well, I'm basically we're in standstill traffic. And I just took my seatbelt off. This is a true story. I just took my seatbelt off to try to make a move. We were on a date, and he walks up with his flashlight and ruins the whole mood." And she goes, "Okay, I've heard enough." And hand to God, she quotes Shakespeare about being in love. She quotes Shakespeare. I forget the exact quote, but she's like about love and young love and all that stuff. And hand to God, she goes, "Case dismissed," and the entire court exploded. I'm high-fiving Mexicans and Armenians and black people. Dude, it was my Rudy moment. It was
the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Dude, I love it. Yeah,
that's so awesome.
Yeah, you show up to court, traffic court. You show up in a suit. People show up in like FUBU and stuff like that. Showing up in your pajamas. Show up in court.
Gotta have a tie on.
And then you gotta have a tie on, and then you have to, and then just push the court date as long as you can. And so I'm sitting in the back. People hire lawyers for traffic. It's the biggest waste of money.
Yeah.
But they hire the lawyer, and I was just listening to all the motions.
Yeah.
So when I walk up, I'm like, motion to dismiss, motion for continuance, motion for, and she's like, no.
Motion of the ocean.
Yeah. And I won, dude. I beat traffic cams. They got me on a traffic cam.
So they had you dead to rights.
Yeah.
And you still got out of it.
Well, because what they'll do is when they get you out of traffic, I don't know if they have traffic cams in San Diego.
A little bit. Yeah. Not everywhere.
But what they'll bring in, they'll show you the video. So always show up. And what happened is they show me in my car, and I roll up, and just when the video's about to end, you see my brake lights come on, and then the video ends, and I'm like, I stopped. Yes. And he literally goes, he goes, "Okay, I'm going to dismiss it, but don't tell anybody." I'm like, I'm telling everybody. Yeah,
you just went on a radio show.
8 podcasts. I'm going to lead off each one with this story.
That's amazing, Sam.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a little bit of a conspiracy in itself.
Yeah.
100. Yeah, I mean, it's actually illegal, but that doesn't seem to matter anymore.
Yeah, no, nobody cares about that.
It's really crazy times.
Sam, I got to ask you, I've been talking to you for years about these conspiracy theories. Is there one out there that when you heard it, even you went, nah, I'm not into that one. I don't believe it. Or do you think there's credence in almost everything?
I think most of your history is a lie, and so the way I do my show is I have people come on, and it's an Art Bell style where like you just assume they're telling the truth for the hour. It's like you got an hour to say whatever you want to say.
Are they trying to convince you?
And then God have mercy on your soul in the comments section.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So it's like I let you give enough rope to hang yourself. So I'm pretty much you would be amazed at what is actually out there. It's
dude.
We live in a world of sorcery, dude.
Yeah.
People think I'm crazy, but it's like literally sorcery. Like all your next gen weaponry that the military uses is just basically hardwired mysticism. If you think about it, I mean, your phone reads your thoughts.
Yeah.
How many times you thought something and then an ad comes up?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was literally hanging out. It was a very. I have 2 kids. I have 2 lovely daughters. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't clap. Don't clap.
I don't know how that happened.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna stick around or not. They're on double secret probation.
That's smart.
So I took them to the kids' park, and it was a really weird moment because we're just hanging out at the kids' park, and suddenly a Black Hawk helicopter just lands on the building next to us. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
But what made it really weird is like I drop my kids. They're 5, and they're just they start playing, and I walk to the bench. And hand to God, I look down on my phone. There is an advertisement for a steel bench on my phone.
Hell?
Yeah, I don't even know how they knew that.
That's insane.
Isn't that weird?
No,
But
it's weird.
we've
That's what
all
happens,
experienced the thing where in the room we're talking about something off the air or whatever, and then the next thing you know, I'm on Instagram and the ad pops up for whatever random thing it could be.
Oh, yeah.
Like a smoker.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what the hell?
100%.
And then I'm like,
Listening
how
to
did
you.
that? Like, how did you know I wanted to? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but why do we ignore it?
But I'm
why
not
don't we just ignore it?
I'm not a conspiracy.
So you don't believe? Hold on, let me ask you. It's 2025.
Let him get it.
Yeah,
It's
here we go, Sam.
2025,
Get him,
and you
Sam.
don't believe in any conspiracies?
No, I was just gonna say, like, but the theory that you just had of like listening to my thoughts, I'll think about. I won't say it. I'll think about something, and then the ad will pop up.
Yeah,
that's
and
happening.
that will be creepy.
It
that will
reads
freak
your
me out. That's
brainwaves.
I mean, I don't know how to explain that because like it's crazy.
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
what
I can tell you some crazy stuff I've learned. It's very interesting. Like this MK Ultra stuff. They've learned that if they kind of traumatize you, they could fracture your personality, and then you can have these multiple personalities that can have mystic powers. Like you can astral project, and you can read energy and stuff like that. And what they discovered, this is where it gets weird, but they've discovered if they put metal in you somewhere, they can radio beam thoughts into you.
That's unbelievable.
Right, and now we all have what cavity fillings made of metal, right? It's like that kind of
or like
crazy.
titanium bones or something.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen, Sam, your thoughts are wild. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
And you have so many thoughts in there, and people are obviously feeding you constantly. Do you ever
You think it's
wish?
bad for me? Imagine being my girlfriend.
I never would want that.
Still
I would
watches
never want that.
MSNBC, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you are dating me?
Yes, that's not
And
smart.
you're watching this.
Do you ever wish I could just stop it all and just erase it? Just hit erase.
This is a great question because you always find people who are like new into conspiracies and they become like this kind of Paul Revere and they just want to be like, the lizards are coming, the lizards are coming. The key to conspiracies isn't like allowing it to affect you.
Yeah.
The key is to knowing what was happening and then not playing into it. That's why you love conspiracies, because you learn their playbook.
Sure.
And you're like, okay, this is just this is a psyop.
You
or
can't
something.
get me.
Yeah, and you like that's the key to everything. Like everybody wants to change the world. You really can't change the world. You have the change comes within. It sounds really crazy, but by changing yourself, you show other people how to do it. Like you see a friend who starts getting in shape, you're like, I should get in shape, and then you start working out. So that's the key to everything, being the example for others.
Yeah. So you just have the knowledge, accept it, and now we're moving on.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the people who watch the news, they love the news. I just love conspiracy news. I think it's just really interesting. And when you study, it's like how much of history is a lie that you're told.
Have you had any chance to interview Aaron Rodgers yet?
No,
He's
I would
like the
love to
face of
interview him.
conspiracy theory.
My
right?
best friend Eddie Bravo interviewed him. I could probably get him on the show. I think it would be very interesting and have a fun
I think
conversation.
so too.
Yeah.
I think he's interesting. I enjoy it. I mean, like, why not? You've won a Super Bowl. You can talk about anything you want. Go sit in a dark box and just trip.
But I think you'd rather talk about this stuff than football.
Oh, without a doubt.
Well,
100%. I mean, he's probably who wants to talk about their
locked in.
job when they're talking to
That's
other
true.
people.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah. It's like we're more right. I mean, my batting average has to be like 950 right now.
You're
but still, people
killing
think
it.
I'm crazy.
Yeah. Well,
and I get it.
Right now, this exact moment, everybody wants to talk about these Epstein files.
Oh,
and did they disappear? And were they ever really?
Right.
So I gotta imagine you're on this.
Are you locked in?
Yeah, I've been
right
on
now.
it for a very long time, and whether like I don't know what the files mean. What does it mean? Is there a
what's
list?
this
and what
list?
they're
I don't know.
into?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if that exists, but
Are they all having sex with young kids?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. So, and that's the same thing with the P. Diddy trial. If you get into why he went on trial, it was because basically people believe he was suing this liquor company. I forget the name of his liquor, but he was suing them, and you can't do that. There's certain industries you can't sue. Military, tobacco,
Big business.
pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
You can't sue those companies, so
right.
they don't put up with that.
they'll kill you.
So here's a weird thing. That's what they think Kobe was involved with before.
That I've never heard of that one.
Yeah,
What
he's
do you mean? Like, what was
there
he
was a
involved
drug being made called the Black Mamba. and he found out it had addiction in it, and he wanted to sue them, and then you just don't do that.
Oh,
yeah. He found he was
such a
a
good
dolphin
one.
in a Shark Tank. He didn't realize he was like the Mamba in the court, but then you're
had no
dealing
idea.
with the masters of mankind. So that's kind. And then the whole thing about P. Diddy wasn't really like anything like that. Like it really wasn't his actions. They just wanted those tapes.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And that's why you'll never find out any of this stuff, because why would the intelligence agencies tell you who's on the tapes when they can keep it themselves and use it for blackmail later on?
Unbelievable.
Wow.
This is the kind of stuff you got to
It's
listen
a
to
lot
Sam.
more interesting than what you're watching on the news.
It really is.
I'm telling you, if I
That's
could
so
start
funny,
a
man.
conspiracy news show, it would be the best thing you've ever
really
heard in
should.
your life.
Listen, go see Sam. Couple shows tonight, couple shows tomorrow night at the American Comedy Company. Always fun having you in, Sam.
it too weird?
Yeah. Well, it got weird. It
sorry.
always gets weird.
Black Mamba was great.
Yeah, Kobe went. It got weird. I'm
Sorry about that.
Hey, I love it though, Sam.